Hi guys, I'm Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot and I'm going on to the third card, and that is the Empress. The third card is beautiful and it's from the Mythic Tarot that you know that I'm doing a series on, and I think it's lovely. The Empress, you can see that she usually has pony, uh, what do you call it? Pomegranate apples or pomegranate on her dress, but here she's got flowers on her dress. So I'll get the other card out and then I can show you. Hold on. Here you can see the pomegranates on her dress. And it's a short apple, I believe, but it's the forbidden fruit. It's the fruit of the underground, of the dark ground that we are talking about. That's where Hades comes from, the god Hades, which she married. I'll go through the card and then you can explain. I will explain. So the Empress is number 3, and like on the traditional card you can see number 3. Okay, and this card hasn't got a number like yesterday. This deck hasn't got numbers. Right, this is the Empress. You can see the waterfall. Hang on a minute, I've got no more room here. Trying to keep it close. You can see the waterfall here, and you can see the crown, and the crown looks like castles. She's carrying grain and she's got brown hair, usually blue eyes, and you can, I don't know what flowers, she's like got blue cornflowers on this deck. I don't know whether you can see it, and you've got poppies and grain. And you can see the land is voluptuous and green, and behind that it is bare. Now there is a story to all that. You can see she's pregnant as well. She's got a big tummy. You can see that how it's depicted, and on the here she's also got a white dress on it. You can't really see the tummy, but on some cards you see it more than others. The waterfall suggests the flow and of feeling and fertility of the goddess Demetress, and she rules the world of nature and growth and blossoming. She presides over the rites of marriage and blesses the fruit of the union. The crown represents rulership. So that means that she's like a queen. She's the queen of earth, the queen of the realm of growth and seasons. And she over the crown represents the rulership over instinct to build secure homes, places, or for safety and peace. The necklace is that she's wearing, and I can't see it. Oh yes, you can, but you can see it very difficultly. It's more or less the same color as her dress. That's the 7 stones. She wears a necklace of 12 stones, and that symbolizes 1 stone for each zodiac sign. As ruler of nature, Dimitri also rules the cycle of the seasons and laws of the cosmos. God Dimitri, Mother Earth, she represents Mother Earth, protector of young creatures, birth, blessings of the rites of marriage. She showed the man of the earth how to plow and toil the earth, and the women, she showed the women of earth how to grain the corn and how to bake it. So that's another form of giving life. She herself has become mother, And later on in life, the god Dimitri lives with her daughter, and her daughter is called, hold on, Persephone. Her daughter was, so Persephone, she protected her mother, the Dimitri, because she lived with her daughter against quarrels and conflicts of the world. But then Hades, the god of the underworld, he came around, and he abducted uh, Persephone, the daughter of Demetrius, and she went down to the underworld, and there she ate pomegranate. That's the forbidden fruit from the underworld. But Hades, he looked after Persephone, and they got married in the end. And then Demeter got so angry that she turned her back on nature. She wasn't nurturing anymore. She was then in mourning, so she made the country all bare. And because nothing would grow anymore, because she was in mourning, Hermes made an agreement with Hades that her daughter would live 9 months out of the year with her mother and 3 months of the year with him in the underground. And so every time when Persephone went to Hades to live there for 3 months, her mother made the country bare. So that was like in autumn, and then in the winter everything is bare, and then when she came back in the spring, Dimitri got happy again, and everything went back into blossoming and flowering and growing. So that's why she's also the queen of the seasons, because she rules the seasons. But her daughter Persephone did go willingly with Hades, and he treated her well, like I said. And she did eat from the pomegranate, and yeah, so that was the forbidden fruit. But don't forget, she also represents Mother Earth, or it's not only mother through birth, but also our inner experience. Mother is mother. You are mother of your own body. You are discovering your body whilst you're growing. You're discovering your identity, your sexuality, your faith. You start growing into a grown-up person. You're maturing. Remember, our body is also the temple of our soul, and it's the source of being and the source of our senses. So that is what you as a person also can represent as the Empress. You have to take care of your body in order to grow, to mature, to understand, to use your sensibility, your brain, your senses like smelling, hearing, talking, wisdom, and just the simple pleasures of life, being able to touch things, discover things. And mother means also mother. We know and understand that a mother figure is safety, trusting, trustworthy, nurturing, care, love and warmth. We all feel safe there. But the dark side of Dimitri is when she goes into mourning, and that's the winter, and that's cold. Things unknown happen. Bitterness, resentment, because life requires change, because her daughter left to Hades, and separations and endings. And winter is an ending, or autumn is as well. Winter is dormant, so autumn is the end, going to winter. And that's when she went into mourning every 9 months for 3 months. So that's the bad side of her. Like everything in the world, it's got its good and it's got its bad. So have we. When our children grow up, and they leave home, we go into mourning. Then we are depressed, and then we don't like the separation, and we get so used to a way of life, um, and we don't like, as humans, we don't like change much, and that's also part of learning. So I hope you've enjoyed this card. She also represents, I believe, Libra, also the air sign. I'll just have a look. Sorry, something went wrong. I had a telephone call. I was saying that the Empress also represents Libra, because she's fertility, like Libra, balancing the seasons, and a lot more. But she's also the card number 3, so that's also Gemini. So she represents 2 air signs. And I think that's quite apt because she is a mother, so she does communicate through gestures and voice. I think that's awesome. Well, I hope you've liked this little film, and we're going up to the next one, and the next one will be the Emperor. I'll see you again soon. Ciao, ciao. Be blessed.